Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 28 of my Ruthless SSF run on the Settlers League. As you can see, the Flame Blast of Celerity character is still going strong. It's still rough on the eyes, but it's a really nice switch between the Glacial Hammer character and this character. This build pretty much never dies. The problem is its single target isn't the greatest in the world, but the clear speed is fantastic, and honestly, like I said, it never dies. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you near the end. So, like I said, I've been switching between the Flame Blast character and my Glacial Hammer character. I really want to reroll. The problem is everything I have kind of like pushes me towards rolling a meta character, which I really don't want to do. But at the same time, like we're on week like 3 or 4 now. I still don't have a 6 link outside of my Lion Eye Vision, and I really do want to put it to good use. So I'm gonna keep farming for a little while, try to get a 6 link. If I don't get a 6 link, I'm gonna roll into something that's probably kind of meta. But, I mean, in my defense, I, like, pretty much never play meta characters, so I'm not gonna beat myself up too much over it. Outside of the 6 link, I'm not really looking for anything outside of, like, maybe a claw, a couple of support gems here and there, but nothing too crazy. I do have a couple of really janky characters in mind, but I am bankrupt. Absolutely bankrupt right now. I really need to make some currency, really need to make a new character, figure out what I'm gonna do. But luckily I have the Glacial Hammer character, which is fantastic at farming. Yeah, he dies quite a bit in rippy maps. Hey, it's a nice scarab. But he gets the job done, he kills bosses really quickly, and he freezes the entire screen. Got a lens saved up for who knows what. I keep valuing my jewels, hoping to get one of the unique jewels I need, but the problem is there's so many unique jewels, it's really hard to get a specific one. You know, granted, you can limit it a little bit by only corrupting certain jewels, but this league we have so many Val Orbs, I'm just going to use it on all of them, and maybe get something cool. We are still running dry on the fusings. I think this is the longest I've ever gone without having a 6 link, which, to be fair, it is ruthless, but I mean, at the same time, this is the one league we've never had as much currency as we have had during this league, and I still can't get a 6 link. I got 2 guardians, and of course, as you can see here, my rituals are insane. A whole bunch of stuff to save up, and another audience with a king, which I'm not really looking for anything for the king except for maybe a jewel, I guess. I've kind of given up the dream of getting any corpses. I really thought he always dropped a corpse at first, but he definitely does not, which is very depressing. I'm still really sad about losing the minion character. I was really excited to play that build, but unfortunately when I took off the body armor, it only gave me 2 of my corpses back and not all 3. So there's not really anything I could do about that. I mean, yeah, I could farm and try to get that corpse back, but like the entire league I've been doing ritual and I've only seen it once. So don't hold your breath on that. I did go for another +2 scepter here, which failed miserably. I mean, technically, you got +2 level of socket melee gems, but that does not count. And a little after, we got a nice little recombined piece. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I'll definitely hold on to it. So I'm in kind of an awkward spot right now. I really want to reroll a new character, but I just can't lock one down that I want to play. And the characters I do want to play, I'm either missing a really important support gem, or I'm just missing the gear for it. Oh, I thought I died for a second there. I don't know. I like the Glacial Hammer character a lot. I mean, I've been playing it for a couple of weeks now. I've said this a couple of times. But I really want to play something else, and I know I'm like, I sound like an old record here or whatever, man, but the Flame Blast, man. I love the build. It's fun to play, but my god. Just look at this. Just look at it. I will say, though, if the Soul Mantle, like, 5 links, I don't know, I'd probably, like, jump on this guy again. The biggest thing that's slowing me down is I just can't get a 6 link. I really want to like force something with the Lion Eye Vision just because it's the only 6 link I really have. But the problem with that is pretty much any skill I would use with that is like a pretty well established skill. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not 100% sure. I might just end up rolling something, that's already considered very powerful, but I don't really know. I'm not sure if this is my 5th or 6th honor home, but at least I have a ton of stuff to double corrupt, I guess. So that's cool. Alright, so it's only been a couple minutes, so I was trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do. I have a plan. I have a plan. It's not exactly, jank like I'm used to playing, but I'm going to be able to use my body armor, which is the main thing I want to do. It feels really bad having such an awesome 6-link unique and not really using it to its full potential. I mean, it pretty much does nothing for me other than giving me 2,400 armor, and obviously, having a 6-link is always really nice. But I'm actually going to make a character that does use it, I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably going to involve one of the meta picks right now, if not the most meta picked ascendancy. But hey, it is what it is. I almost never do that, so giving myself a pass on this one. Of course, that's if I can get the stuff I need. Oh my god, I forgot how much stuff I have saved up in here. But yeah, so the plan is right now, save up a bunch of, okay. Save up a whole bunch of, I can't even talk because everything's trying to kill me, of orbs of fusings, orbs of the jeweler and whatnot, and just go from there. Oh, I died. Perfect. I was kind of hoping to get out of playing a meta character by rolling some good gear, but to be honest with you, I just don't really have anything nice to recombine. I mean, yeah, I have some armor pieces and stuff like that, but I don't really have any weapons, and that's the main thing that's going to drive a reroll. Did get another Hydra map, which is cool. I did run it. For some reason, I had no Scrolls of Wisdom on me, so I had to go back to base first, and it was all trash anyway. But the nice thing is, even if it's all trash like it usually is, you can still grind it up for some good stuff. I got my second Reflecting Mist of the wipe, figured I'd use it, and that's actually pretty good. Wait, that's actually good. 32 rarity, 147 life. Hey, the ES is nice too. Maybe I could use that on my Ivory Tower. As you can see, I have re-rolled. We are playing a Spectral Shield Throw Gladiator. I feel kind of dirty playing a Gladiator because it's by far the most number one picked ascendancy on Ruthless. But what can you do, man? I stalled as long as I could. All league, I've been dropping crazy Gladiator gear, and I was like, man, I don't know what to do. I was definitely not going to play like Lacerate or something crazy meta like that. But at the same time, it's still a meta pick. There's no getting around it. But on the bright side, it's pretty fun. Having a good time. The first act was pretty bad. I decided to try leveling with Perforate, which felt terrible. And then we switched to Glacier. Sorry, we switched to Spectral Shield Throw in Act 3, and that felt amazing. As soon as I put it on, it felt amazing. I didn't really have any gear for leveling, but as soon as we hit like the end of like Act 5 or whatever, put the body armor on, and it was pretty much over. As you can see, we got through the campaign in 5 hours and 1 minute. We only died 4 times. All of my deaths were in the first couple of acts doing really stupid stuff. But as soon as I became a gladiator, we just never died again. Mapping right away was a joke. I was full charging all my Verisium ores. Nothing could kill me. My damage felt amazing. The damage is definitely going to fall off way in later acts, or sorry, later maps. But for right now, it's absolutely ridiculous. Everything just melts. Even map bosses with essence in it doesn't really matter. I didn't even switch my flask around because it was completely unnecessary. Nothing could even hurt me, and we're not even close to being as powerful as we can be. I don't have my Uber Lab, and honestly, I've only got 3.4k life, which is pretty low. I got pretty lucky, and I feel like almost every reroll I've done this league has dropped a singular scouting report. I don't know if that's true, but that's how it feels. And we got a Coward's Trial, which is another +1. But it is a tier 14. Alright, I want to talk about this character. I've only been playing it for like, I don't know, 30 minutes in maps or something like that. This is wild. I am level 71. I started this map at level 70. We are clearing a tier 14 like it's nothing. This is absolutely insane. I don't know how to feel about this yet. I have not even done my Uber Lab yet, which is going to give me lucky block chance. So, this is insane. I mean, a little part of me feels a little guilty because it's so strong already. But at the same time, I mean, none of my other characters are on a 6-link. And, I don't know, man. I'm having a good time. I'm not sure if I have ever completed the tier 14 on Ruthless with a level 72 character, but I have now. Gladiator is insane. This skill is really fun. The Lion Eye Vision is fantastic. Playing Bleed feels really nice. But if I'm being honest with you, I really want to play Bleed with Glad, but as something else. So I might roll another Bleed Glad this season, but I'm not sure yet. I kind of feel bad. Like, look at this. Look how much I'm tanking here. Like, it doesn't even matter. Gladiator is absolutely ridiculous. Don't even have my Uber Lab yet, and I'm tankier than pretty much all of my characters. So, like I said earlier, I kind of feel dirty, but at the same time, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm also deleting all my money trying to make some some cluster jewels. I feel like this entire league. You know what's funny? I remember now why I was avoiding cluster jewels for so long. It's because they're so expensive, ridiculously expensive. Like this whole time, I was like, man, why have I not been crafting cluster jewels this whole time? Because we haven't had boats before now. Do you have any idea how much chaos, scours, and alchemy I've used? And I've pretty much hit nothing. Like I think I've made like 2 jewels that haven't sucked. Got my Uber Lab done, which I forgot to record because it was such a joke, I didn't even think about it. And now we are even more overpowered. Decided to get some XP on my Spectral Shield Throw. It's already almost level 20. And unfortunately, I can't level up my Flame Blast on this guy because he has no intelligence. I failed crafting a shield. If we're being honest, I'm probably never going to get to upgrade my shield. I'm going to keep trying, but it's very unlikely because I would have to hit like 3,000 or at least like 2,700 for it to be an upgrade, which is not going to be easy. I was doing tier 12s. I could still fully charge my Verisium ore, which is fantastic. I could. Oh, that's a nice jewel. I could fully charge it on my Glacial Hammer character, but he always dies like at least twice. I had a bunch of jewels saved up, so I went for a 5-1 because what else are you supposed to do with them? And we got some trash. Okay, let's val it because why not? And pretty decent jewel, honestly. Spell block, attack block, a little bit of damage, not too bad. I finally got a damage over time multiplier weapon. It's actually been ridiculous trying to find one. I've been trying to save up for one for a while. Hopefully I get a better weapon at some point, but if not, no big deal. We did get did get an exalt though. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I just want to talk about the Ivory Tower character for a second. I've been getting a lot of PMs and messages on Discord about this character. One thing I just want to say really quickly, we do not have Pantheons in Ruthless. I really appreciate people trying to help me out, but we don't have Pantheons. Sure, I would love to use them, but we don't have them. I'm not upset at anybody or anything like that. I just want to make it clear we don't have Pantheons, but I do appreciate you trying to help. This character is going to be a project for probably for the entire league. If I can ever get it working, I need a ton of stuff for this character. Not having a life flask is really difficult to stay alive. Like, it's pretty rough, even in normal circumstances. But on Ruthless, it's way worse, especially since I don't have movement skills or anything like that. So I need a ton of gear to make this work. But trust me, I really want to play it. I'm still leveling up the cremation, hoping for one day to play this character. We have done a ton of maps. We haven't quite broken 1,000 red maps yet, but we're getting really close. Still haven't done a tier 17, but maybe one day. Outside of that, we have a bunch of uniques saved up. You know, Ice Nova is like crazy. It's kind of funny. I don't know if Ice Nova was meta back when I was playing it using the Pledge of Hands. I only played it because I couldn't think of what else to use the Pledge of Hands, but I don't know, man. I kind of want to try the Archmage version, especially using Katava's Thirst, because that sounds like amazing quality of life. But again, it's like the second most played skill, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I still might, just because I loved it so much. Outside of that, I'm going to do a bunch of farming. I have a ton of gems. I'm still missing like 3 support gems I really need. I have all my auras. I've been doing some essence farming, as you can see. And we're working on crafting some jewels. Anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Quick reminder that I will be streaming tomorrow, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern again. Probably until like 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.